Town of Bernardston Select Board meeting for Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. We'll call the meeting to order at 6 o'clock p.m. And just a reminder, this meeting is being broadcast live on BNC TV and live streamed on YouTube. To find BNC TV on YouTube, go to youtube.com and search for Bernardston-Northfield Community Television. This meeting will be available for later viewing by following the link at townofbernardston.org. You can also watch channel 1075 on your Comcast dial in Bernardston. And the first order tonight, I'm going to call a poll hearing to order. This is a public hearing of the Bernardston Select Board regarding a petition for the installation of utility poles. The purpose of tonight's hearing is to review and consider the joint petition submitted by Verizon New England, Inc. and NStar Electric Company, doing business as Eversource Energy, for permission to install a line of poles, wires, cables, and related fixtures in Bernardston. The proposed pole installations are intended to provide electrical service to a new home being constructed at 56 Brattleboro Road, Bernardston. This hearing is being held in accordance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 166, Section 22, which governs the placement of poles, wires, and associated structures within municipal public ways. So the petition reads, "Wherefore they pray that after due notice and hearing as provided by law, Eversource and Verizon New England be granted joint or identical locations for and permission to construct and maintain a line of poles, wires, and cable, together with such sustaining and protecting fixtures as they may find necessary. Said poles to be erected substantially in accordance with the plan field herewith and made a part hereof marked 234-55674. Also for permission to lay and maintain underground laterals, cables, and wires in the above or intersecting public ways for the purpose of making connections with such poles and buildings as each of said petitioners may desire for distributing purposes. The petitioners agree to reserve space for one crossarm at a suitable point on each of said poles for the fire and police telephone signal wires belonging to the municipality and used by it exclusively for municipal purposes. Submitted by Eversource Energy, by David Meager, electric service designer, Eversource, and Verizon New England, by Albert Bissett Jr., manager, right-of-way, dated this 15th day of December 2025. I don't see anybody here from either Verizon or Eversource.
That's correct.
You're not from either of them. So they're not here to present anything. Does anybody on this current board have any questions about what they provided, which does include a print of the 56 Brattleboro Road area?
I'm good.
I'm good. Is there anybody in the public?
This is what we were getting. Yeah.
So we'll hear comments from the public. If you wish to speak, please state your name and address for the record before offering remarks. Does anybody have any comments or questions from the public?
I have a question, though.
You can come up, sir.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then they can record your voice.
We have,
that way.
it's close to the mic. Thank you.
Tell us who you are and where.
No, you can sit down right there. That's fine.
Okay. I'm Brian Ross. I live at 17 Fox Hill Road.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering, I just have questions about how this is going to impact my land. I really didn't receive any kind of explanation, just received a postcard. So is this going to impact, if I decide to sell a parcel of my land, or, how much of my land are they going to be utilizing? It says underground, is this electrical poles only that's going to go on?
This print that they gave us too, and we're very limited as what we have for knowledge
Thank
too,
you.
only shows the two red dots that are on there
Yeah.
as being new poles. The black one that's in line with those two red ones as an existing pole.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows you, it looks to me to be in the field that's between Brattleboro Road and Burroughs Turnpike. Does that print looks like to you, right?
That sort of looks
Oh.
like, yeah.
So what's the problem? I don't know why they called me in there.
Yeah, it looks like.
No, you have to be, by law, you have to be notified because you're within so many feet of the
Okay, so
of
it's
the
not on my
work.
property.
No,
It doesn't look like it.
We're
That's why I
good.
wanted to
No.
see that.
All
you
right.
you have a right to,
No,
yeah.
it's a good question though, because you never
Yeah.
know.
But I thought that would be kind of strange because it's on a hill. They would have to really do
Right.
a lot of work. So this makes sense.
And you can see that any of the
Beautiful.
black dots on here are
like a
currently
happy
existing
ending.
poles.
Yes, and that, so it's going to go under.
They're only adding
yeah.
those two red ones.
He'll go under the road and then cross. Okay.
Correct. Yep.
Very good.
Okay.
All right, good.
Looks great.
That's good.
Thank
Short
you
and
so
Makes
much.
you feel a little better, right?
Yes.
Because you never know. You never know, really. Does anybody else have any questions? Okay, we'll entertain a motion to hereby grant permission to construct the line of poles, wires, cables, fixtures, and connections described in the petition as read.
So moved.
Second?
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I'd entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second?
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Looks like 6:06, Karen, for that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll continue on with the meeting. We'll start with the warrants. I would entertain a motion for the payroll warrant in the amount of $65,939.55.
So moved.
Second?
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
I would entertain a motion for the vendor warrant in the amount of $65,486.64.
So moved.
Second?
Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting minutes. I would entertain a motion for the regular meeting minutes of January 21st, 2025.
So moved.
Would be 26.
Oh, yeah, 26.
sorry.
There you go.
So moved.
Second?
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Last time I caught most of them, but I didn't on
I
that
know,
one.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Calendar and announcements. The planning board will meet tomorrow, Thursday, February 5th at 4 p.m. at the town hall. The board is preparing for its upcoming public meeting on Wednesday, February 25th at 6 p.m., also at the town hall, where we'll introduce proposed zoning bylaw amendments related to accessory dwelling units, manufactured homes, and river corridor bylaw updates for inclusion on the annual town meeting warrant, which is scheduled for April 29th, 2026. The Pioneer Valley Regional School District School Committee has voted to withdraw from the Massachusetts School Building Authority, known as MSBA, the feasibility study for Northfield Elementary School, concluding the district's involvement in the state-directed process that began in 2023. The committee cited concerns about timing, cost, and the ongoing regional planning efforts now underway across the 6 towns. Because this vote occurred on January 22nd, 2026, 1 week after the town's February newsletter had already gone to print, the update could not be included in that issue. We want to ensure residents and newsletter recipients have the most current information, and full details will be included in the March town newsletter. So that's why we announced it now. The Pioneer Valley Regional School District will hold a public hearing on the FY27 school budget tomorrow night, Thursday, February 5th at 6:00 p.m. at the Pioneer Valley Regional School, Kiva. According to reporting on the budget outlook, PVRSD is anticipated at nearly an 8.99% increase in local assessment for FY27, driven by decreases in state aid, reductions in grant funding, and increases in district healthcare costs. Given the projected assessment increase, Bernardston should expect a significant rise in its FY27 school assessment, which will need to be incorporated into the town's budget planning and warrant preparation for annual town meeting. The school committee will vote on the FY27 budget next week, Thursday, February 12th at 6 p.m. at the Pioneer Valley Regional School Library. So tomorrow night is the public hearing at 6 p.m. where residents and elected officials can give input. A week later, the school committee will actually vote to adopt their budget with any changes they choose to make after that. Jane?
If people want to see the budget before tomorrow night, they can go onto the school website, PVRSD, and follow the
links.
links,
a
and
good
they should
point.
be able to find it.
Did you pick that up, Tyler? Could you? Okay. And just to put it out there, the preliminary numbers for the town of Bernardston are in the ballpark of a $500,000 increase to the town over last year's budget. That's not counting capital, if it stays where it is, correct?
That's counting capital. I added it all together.
Okay. Next up, the Franklin County Technical School will host a community forum on Tuesday, February 10th. That's a change. It was originally Monday, February 9th. So it's Tuesday, February 10th at 6 p.m. at Greenfield Community College. This session is part of the district's ongoing public engagement process for the proposed new school building project. During the forum, representatives from the school, the design team, and the project management group will outline the educational and facility needs driving the proposal, review the Massachusetts School Building Authority process, and present the current design concepts and cost projections. Attendees will have an opportunity to learn about the anticipated financial impact on member towns, ask questions, and offer feedback as the project moves toward key decision points later in the year. That's another big one for the community. There will be a vote taken on whether the school can move forward to borrow the money to build the new school building. So it's another one that would affect the town's finances for 30 years on that. So it's an
That
important
vote
one.
will be at our annual meeting?
The vote will be at a ballot.
Oh, okay.
It's in all, is it 18 towns or 19
It's
towns?
18 towns, and the school district has to pay for the vote in each town. So it's not like we're gonna have an additional expense for that.
Right.
And it'll probably be the same date in each town.
Correct. The Historical Commission will meet on Tuesday, February 10th at 1 p.m. at the Town Hall. The Historical Commission will be meeting with Mr. Tim Blagg, Vice Chair of the Massachusetts Historical Commission. Cushman Library continues to offer its weekly Play and Learn program through the month of February. Each Wednesday morning, families gather at the library for an hour of stories, play-based activities, and early learning opportunities designed for young children and their caregivers. The program runs from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. and provides a welcoming space for social interaction, exploration, and early literacy development. It remains a popular midweek opportunity for families to connect and engage in a supportive, child-friendly environment.
Brian, I do real quick, I was over there this morning delivering the newsletters, and they had a real large group there, so
Did they
it's a
really?
very
Good. That's
popular,
good.
you know, probably because of the weather too, but
Right.
it
That's
was
awesome.
nice to see, a lot of families there.
Good, that's perfect. And last one, town offices will be closed on Monday, February 16th in recognition of Washington's birthday, known as President's Day. Are there
Isn't it
any?
Lincoln's birthday?
I just went off of what the Mass
Okay,
State
never mind.
website
I
said.
withdraw the
Because I
question.
wanted to make sure I got it right.
No, it's correct, it's Washington.
Yeah,
Lincoln is the 26th.
February 12th is actually Lincoln's birthday, to be honest.
Okay.
That is his birthday.
Can I
Okay.
put the two of them together, call it President's Day?
That's right. Are there any other citizens' concerns not already on the agenda? Anything else you'd like to bring up?
Well, I don't know if it's a citizen's concern, but tonight, when I go home, I will be posting a joint meeting of the Finance and the Select Board for Monday night at 5:30. We will begin our adventure of hearing from all of the committees and departments in town. We will meet at 5:30 at the fire station,
The new fire station.
178, the only fire station, 178.
167
167, I'm sorry. Bernardston Road, or
Northfield.
Northfield Road. Entry is at the back of the building. If you come and join us, which you are welcome to do, you need to park in the back of the building. Don't block the bay door in case they get alarmed, toned out. They gotta get out of that door. We do welcome visitors, but if you visit, you will only be allowed into the conference room area. We are not allowed to go out on the bay floors at all.
Yep.
And that's a safety thing, and also to be out of their way in case they should be called out while we're there. Thank you.
You got
Thanks,
it.
Come
Jane.
and see us.
Which budgets are we considering on Monday? Sorry, I
You
asked.
get the schedule.
I do, but they don't. in case they wanted to.
I think it's town hall and conservation.
I'll tell you in a second.
Well, I actually wrote you today that I would come.
Good, okay, so it's Conservation Commission
And town clerk.
and Town Clerk.
And
That's right.
you had said in your email 5:45, but it's going to be 5:30.
We're going to start at 5:30. That gives us 15 minutes to gather, to do some initial work. And then, usually whoever we schedule first makes that mistake and shows up, and then we have to decide whether to make them wait or whether we get to do some business first. We need to do a little bit of other business every week too.
So it's Concom and,
Town clerk.
Town
clerk.
clerk.
if you're interested in those
And
two,
zoning board.
and ZBA.
Okay. We're gonna
Which
do our-
you could join at 5:30 if you wanted.
Great.
But you'd have to wait until,
I'm going to be there at 5:30.
Good. And park where you're supposed to, even better. Excellent.
Jane will write you a ticket if you're in the wrong spot. Bill Hill, come on up. You're our first appointment tonight, the Conservation Commission.
Okay.
This is good news.
Yes.
Yes.
You're requesting the appointment of Sarah Fortune as the new conservation agent for the town.
Correct.
Awesome.
What do you folks want to know?
Tell us a little bit about her.
Yeah.
Sarah is a young woman from Warren, Mass. She has quite a bit of experience in the field, the reason we offered her the position. She has worked for conservation agent, as a conservation agent in the town of Palmer. She has worked as a conservation agent in the town of Greenfield.
Oh.
She has worked as conservation administrator in Belchertown, and the list goes on and on.
Good.
She has good experience in all the areas that we would need her. She's currently looking to start a consulting company. She's also going to be working for the town of Oxford. So she's in a situation where it fits well with her here in Bernardston because it's only 20 hours a month, 5 hours a week, and we're hopeful to get her started soon.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm hoping a lot of her work is remote as opposed to she has to drive all the way up here.
Yeah. Well, as with the last two agents that we had, we told them that, you have to be here for our meetings, obviously. But we never, and site visits in Bernardston to come and look at a wetlands, a violation or a potential notice of intent. The driving time was not paid for, so they understand that coming in, and she does. So, well, obviously, a lot of the work will be done remotely. Yeah.
Great. That's good. It's
Yeah.
Tough to find a person that part-time, really.
It
with those
is.
qualifications.
Yeah.
So that's good.
It took us
Yeah, a little while.
4 months,
3, 4
5
months, yeah.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
Well, actually, Savannah left in August, but we didn't advertise.
We didn't start, since the advertising, probably 4 months,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's about right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay, I would entertain a motion to appoint Sarah Fortune as the conservation agent for the town of Bernardston, effective February 4th, 2026. This is a non-benefited, regular part-time position, no more than 5 hours per week at an hourly wage of $25 per hour.
So moved. Sorry, I was waiting for you to
Yeah,
finish
I
that.
should,
Wages, I'm sorry.
yes.
Yeah, it's the second.
I'm just gonna add one thing, that the wages will be paid from the Wetland Protection Revolving Fund.
Yes.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thanks, Phil.
That's a good act, for sure. Next up, we're under new business, and this one is just kind of more for general knowledge for folks, this one. It's a snow and ice update. As we approach the end of January, now that we are at the end of January, it's become clear that the Highway Department's snow and ice budget will be exceeded this year. Highway Superintendent Brian Miner will continue to provide updates as the season progresses. To date, the highway crew has responded to 32 weather events, putting us on pace for the busiest winter in the past 7 years. In January alone, the department's trucks logged nearly 15,000 miles while plowing and sanding town roads. It's just kind of a staggering figure, and you figured it out the other night. I forget the number you told me, but 200 and some odd trips
60 something.
down each road
Yep.
to get to the, so that's,
Break it out.
just so you know, the highway
But that's-
crews have
You
been,
just based it on the 57.
I did.
Right.
I did. But that's down and then back. So don't forget that. That's
right, most of
Well,
them.
then they get to get there and they do that on state roads.
correct. Yeah,
And-
exactly.
And to add to that discussion, as Jane and Brian are saying, the state says we have 57 road miles in town, so they put on the 15,000 miles so far, that was just in January. People can do the math to figure out. The highway crew's been busting it for a
Big
good
time.
solid month.
All hours of the day, week,
Kudos go out,
Saturdays and Sundays.
kudos go out to the highway crew. And the
Absolutely.
folks that come in an emergency basis to help them out. And that same kudos goes out to the police and fire who are out in that same weather all the time when we call for help. So
Yep.
those three departments in public safety and highway, outstanding job this winter as they always do.
Brian told me yesterday that this past weekend is the first weekend that they haven't had to come out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I forgot how
probably
many
since close
weeks.
to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, since before Christmas, he
Yeah.
said. I don't remember exactly the date. You probably know the date.
And they might
I
have
do.
to go out this weekend.
Right.
And I just saw the prediction for the following weekend, which is similar to this. I mean,
Yeah, cold.
Dandy.
The next one up, the BES inspection, reinsulate heating system piping in the mechanical room. I'm gonna recommend that we skip over that, because we're trying to find, I'm looking into some different pricing to try to
Okay,
reduce that price.
all right.
Next up, tax work-off program participant. Edith Riddell is the first senior to qualify for placement in the tax work-off program. I would entertain a motion to appoint Edith Riddell to serve from February 17th through October 31st, 2026, performing administrative duties at the Bernardston Senior Center.
So moved.
Jane, can I ask you a question? Am I allowed to second that motion?
Sure.
Even that, because I was on the committee that selected her.
That doesn't mean.
Second. Thank you.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
That's cool, that's good.
Yeah, excellent.
Old business, next steps. We talked at our previous meeting about the Colonial Power Group and municipal aggregation for electric. We now are at the point where we need to sign a consultant agreement. Again, there's no cost attached to this. In our packets, and you may or may not have had time to read them, I'm not sure. There are two proposals, one that was provided by KP Law and one that's written by the FERCog. I've read through them both. They're both very, very similar in nature. So I would go with the FERCog because they're closer. We have a better relationship with them to utilize their draft agreement. You folks think you'd be ready to say which one we would like to sign? So we can go to the next step. Again, there's no cost associated with it. This just allows them to formally start looking into the rates in Bernardston, gathering up the numbers of residents, total number of kilowatts used in the community to help them get ready to formulate a bid package. And again, when the bids come in, we can still say yay or nay to
Right.
anything. No harm, no foul on any part of it. So I personally like the FERCog one a little better, but that's just,
I agree.
so I would entertain a motion to accept the consultant agreement that includes the FERCog as written between the town of Bernardston and Colonial Energy Group directly as written.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Makes sense, Karen, on that one?
Yeah.
Other business unknown time of posting. Does anybody else have anything else to bring up tonight? Brian?
You? Nothing?
No, not tonight.
Jane, anything else you want to mention?
No.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you,
a
Fran.
hesitant no there.
I mean, we can go on record as saying taxes are probably gonna go up again because the budget doesn't look happy.
It's not on the
We haven't
agenda.
even started putting it in there yet.
Yeah.
But everything that's coming in is higher than last year. And we also have the insurance change that we will be facing.
True.
I don't know.
There wasn't an update on the search for your replacement?
I had it on there, but I figured after all the interviews
Yeah.
are done,
That's a better
that we would
timing.
do, we would do it then.
Okay, so I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second?
All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Night, everybody.
All right.
12:20.